Hey guys, it's Running Kimono. So about 6 months ago, I did a stockpile tour. I had a sale at my house, and I sold quite a few things, and I had an entire shelf empty of paper towels, and I have since filled it up, as you can see. And just to show you how I have changed things, reorganized, and how things have really just a little different down in my stockpile room. This contains about 80% of my stockpile. The rest I keep upstairs in a bedroom closet, like the makeup stuff. But this entire shelf here was completely empty after my stockpile sale. I sold a ton of paper products. I still have a lot of my Scott's 1000, a lot of Kleenex. Back there I have also paper towel and Bounty as well, paper towel, two of my favorites. But yeah, this is a lot of paper products, and we keep it here to keep it dry and safe as well, and right off the floor. I'm always worried about a flooding, so that's why I always keep everything in these sort of containers. The basement was flooded 5 years ago prior to my husband and I owning this home, and ever since we're just really cautious when we have stuff in the basement, and I keep everything in these big totes closed off to make sure that, you know, if any water damage, my stuff would be dry. And here is some extra paper products that I have, and as you can see, I have it in another container, and if you look on the wall, there's water damage there. Yeah, you just have to be really careful in basements. Now here are one of the containers under all of the paper products, and this is just a container that I had that I wanted to fill up for future donations or stockpile sales, and it's just stuff that I get through couponing that I do not care for. Believe it or not, at my stockpile sale, one of the biggest sellers was deodorant. People could not get enough of it, so I did stock up big time on it. Like whenever there's a sale or it's a freebie, I'm grabbing as much as I can. And we have different body washes. This entire container smells like bars of soap, and it's getting pretty full, and that's just from, you know, 4 months of me shopping and doing my nonsense. So yeah, it is really pungent and smells like soap, not in a bad way, but it just smells like bar soap. And in this one we have a lot of Dollar General stuff, Checkout 51 baby bottles, that kind of good stuff. And I like to stand up some of my containers of Lysol. I just don't want them on their sides spilling all over the place. So that's how I keep them stored in these containers. And I just cut open a box and let them sit that way. And they're just easy to store on top of these other containers. And I have another one back there. Here's a tiny shelf that I have that I use for my everyday laundry. And I have stuff that I use all the time. A lot of that Purex that I have been hauling from Rite Aid is right there as well. Various things, fabric softener, Clorox. That Arm & Hammer Clean Sensation, I will be donating or giving that away. I do not like those scent beads. They're too strong. Now this is the main event of my stockpile. I have a really big shelf, and my husband gave this to me about a year ago. On the very top I have these little containers, little laundry baskets from the Dollar Tree, and things that are just a weird shape or size, I put them in there. This one has little soaps from Meijer and the different stores, and this next one has razors. If anybody came over and wanted a razor, they could have as much as they wanted from this basket. I just don't care. It's just the cheaper disposable razors by Schick. And look, I even have a car clip in here. I do not know why, but there it is. And this next container, I have a lot of sponges. Those are always great to have. I think my mom gave me those. And some Finish detergent tabs and toilet bowl cleaner in there as well. Lots of mouthwash I've gotten rid of. Now we only have the Listerine and Crest. A lot of Olay there. Some Rain Bath for my husband. This is the Lysol I have kind of stacked foolishly there, but you know, I still have some here. And a really big container of the most expensive razors, and as you can see, I probably have 50 to 100 in there, and I love couponing for razors. And down here, lots of Tide Pods. I guess my husband won't be hungry. I have a lot for him. If that's a joke, I do not feed my husband Tide Pods. Lots of cleaner as well. Clorox, that stuff was completely, I think it was like really, really cheap. Lysol was free at Meijer last fall. The Clorox was also really cheap. I want to get a couple more for that little space. And down here for my kitties, we have a whole lot of Tidy Cat. And then all those Christmas kits that I was hauling, I put them all up here. Yeah, they're just great to have. What a nice gift that'll make in the future. Got a little bit of hair dye there. And right here we have some hand soap, my favorite, and car clips, and Palmolive, and more hand soap. What is your favorite thing to haul? I'm going to have to say hand soap is like top 10 for me. and a lot of Tide, and a lot of detergent. And over here on this shelf, we have some candles and different smellies, a lot of stuff to clean your toilets, Windex. Yeah, this is just how I arrange it, guys. And these shelves, believe it or not, I think were like $20 at Menards, which is a or a hardware store here in the Midwest. And this last shot right under the steps, I have a 9-plex under there. On the very top, I have Airwicks, Swiffers, and then in the 9-plex, oh, some Glades as well. Yeah, it's just pretty much stacked. And then in these little cubbies, I have items that I'm probably going to just donate or give away. That Glade carpet stuff I did not like. This Pine Sol stuff is for my mother-in-law, and more soaps and stuff for my mother-in-law, a whole bunch of sprays, more Purex, and right in here we have a whole bunch of Axe, like a ton of it. I think I have like 20 bottles of it. Lots. And then in these ones in the bottom, I have one filled with baby stuff. That stuff is always really cheap or free a couple times a year. In here we have more miscellaneous stuff. And in this last one, it's all, believe it or not, toilet bowl cleaner with the S.C. Johnson promotions around Christmas time. I mean, this was just money makers, fantastic. So final shot of my stockpile. You can do a whole lot with couponing, guys, if you want to take up this hobby in the new year. It's just absolutely amazing. This video is not to brag. I've just been couponing for a really long time, and I'm even amazed sometimes when I just look at my stockpile room and say, oh my gosh, I got this all through couponing. That's just really amazing. So that's it for now. I will see you in the next one.